Last night, I kind of felt like, it just felt a little different. And I thought, man, I wonder if I'm going to have a panic attack tomorrow. And when I was waking up this morning, I had a terrible Charlie horse in my left calf. It's like your muscle tightens up so much that it hurts real bad. And you have to move your foot a different direction to get that pain to go away. So I got up and Richard called. Wanted to know if I wanted to go with him to Menards and register for that car. And the machine wasn't working yesterday, so I thought, yeah, I'll go. So we went up there. It was working today. And on the way up there, I had a panic attack when we were passing this construction site along the road. On the way back, I had another panic attack at the same spot. How weird is that? And I'm still trying to figure it out. I have sinus drainage, so maybe it's mostly physical, maybe a little mental, but mostly physical. So I really don't know what's causing this. Richard said, you need to see a psychiatrist. I'm like, well, I've asked to see a counselor or something, but when you're poor and you don't have a whole lot of resources, and mental health really isn't, no one gives a crap in this country. That's the first thing they shut down, are mental health programs. Wrong. Anyway, the sun's finally peeked through all the clouds that we had this morning, and I should be in the garage working on it. I might. I haven't eaten anything. I might have a cup of coffee and maybe something to eat. And then we'll see. Yeah, I really need to get some stuff done. Hi. What you been doing all day? Sleeping? Huh? What else does a guy do, right? Hey, look over here at Mama. Say hi to your friends. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Al. Hi, Manolas. Hi. Hey. Hi, Becca. Hi, Rainbow. Yeah, you've got a lot of friends, you know. You have more friends than I do. Look at that smug look. You little stinker. Yeah, you're a good boy. 2 panic attacks before noon. Woohoo! And I just had one in the garage. I've been working on the garage a little bit this afternoon. It warmed up, but not very much. I took a nap with the cat because I just felt so sick. I don't know what causes the panic attacks. I think it's mostly physical, like I have sinus drainage. Could that be part of it? I don't know. I hadn't eaten anything. Could that be part of it? I don't know. I'm sure emotional plays into it. Because when Rick and I went along the road to go to Menards, there was a certain spot during our travels where I felt really, really sick and the panic attack came on. And the same on the way back, past that same spot. Now there's something, I don't really know. Wow, I don't... Yeah. Hey, kitten, look at this. Ooh, look at you. Ooh, look at this kitty. Oh, little boy. Where are you? I don't know where you are. I can't tell from here. Anyway. Ooh, are you dizzy yet? Yeah, I'm tired of feeling sick. I'll show you a shot of the garage as far as I got before I let you go. Tomorrow, I plan to have a busy day. The piece of glass I got from Habitat for Humanity Restore, I'm going to take back to them. Whether I get anything in return or just give it back to them as a donation, I don't want it around here to break. Then I plan on putting up some of that drywall so that I can tape it and paint it in the next couple days. Then what else am I going to do? Try to clean out the garage a little bit. Go buy another Menards and register. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pop by the zoo because Marley and Scott like Christmas ornament for the year, like 2017. They're kind of expensive, but the zoo is one of their places that they always went. It's one of my places that I used to always go and hang out too. Be with the animals. That and the art museum, those are my places I used to hang out. So I plan on doing all that. Habitat is down near the zoo, so I've got a lot of chores to do, and then in the afternoon hopefully finish up what I can in the garage and go from there. And hopefully not have any more panic attacks, because it really sucks. It's awful. It just takes over your whole being. And there's nothing you can do except like lie down or hyperventilate. And if you're out in public, people look at you like there's something extremely wrong with you, which there could be, but who knows? Yeah, the kitty cat's on my lap comforting me, and I appreciate that a whole lot. Not hungry, but I'll have to come up with something for supper. Maybe a chef salad, which is like a salad with maybe a little bit of meat in it or something. A bunch of vegetables. Maybe that's what I'll have for supper. I made shortbread cookies last night because I just had a hankering to, and I ate some, and I gave Rick some, and it's one of those, you get the taste, and that's it. That's all I want. I really don't want them. There's not much. I made a small batch. Cat doesn't really like them. Do you? He likes Toll House cookies. He's an oddball. I don't give him the chocolate. But he wants the chocolate, but I don't give it to him. You're an oddball, buddy. My lower back is absolutely killing me. I'm sitting here in a chair, and my lower back feels like I'm holding 200 pounds, like I'm bench pressing or whatever. Ugh. Yeah. I'll show you the garage. Show you what I've been up to. Out here. Haha, old joke. Yeah, like me, an old joke. There's a bunch of crap on shelves there, and I have a sheet hanging there so I don't have to look at it all the time. There's a workbench that's nailed to the wall back there. There's some pegboard I put up and painted it white to make it brighter in here. I have like half of a sheet of drywall there. And 6 foot of sheet of drywall here and here. It'll just make it lighter in here. I may or may not put something above, whether I paint it or put pegboard like that. Don't know. But I just want to make it a little more nice in here. But then on here I've got all this stuff. There's an antique chair under there that the neighbor lady said she just wanted me to save for her, and they've never said another word. I'm going to try to contact them again before Christmas and tell them that I just don't want to be responsible for the chair anymore. It's a card table with crap on it. Little snowblower machine, which I think we're going to need this year. I don't know why, but I think so. Got odds and ends. And a door and a few odds and ends there. But that's my project, my tomorrow project. Yeah, amongst all the other crap. Yeah, I just don't understand what sets these attacks off. I really don't. I got to the computer and I was looking, and on Facebook there were auditions for Odd Couple tonight at the theater group that I worked with in Harvey's, and it's very close. It's the closest theater around. 3 miles, 3.5 miles maybe. And I thought, I need a diversion. I need something to not think about this anxiety crap. I don't know what's causing it, but maybe it's my mind thinking about stuff. So let's go to this and lose myself, in this audition. And it all depends on who else shows up. There are 2 women part and I think 5 men part or something. There were 8 men there and 3 other women. So 2 parts for women and 4 women altogether. So I have somewhat of a chance, don't you think? And there's a lady in the group that has hair just like mine. Same length, same color, bangs and everything. She's my hair twin. So I'm glad she was there, and we read, they had us reading with different people to see what we look like on stage, and all the men that showed up were older. So I have a chance. If they all would have been younger, I would not have had a chance, but they're all older. And if they need me to lose weight, I have 2 months to do it. I will find out Sunday night whether or not I made a part in Odd Couple. I hope I do. I hope I do. But if I don't, I'll be there working on the scenery and everything, because I'm a trooper. And the other play that I don't care for much, that's 14 miles away, not going to bother. Not going to bother. It's going to be winter months. I have a bad feeling it's going to be bad winter this year. So I am not going to even think about going to that one. This is the one I want. It's a smaller part. I can memorize it. Character part. Yeah. So I was glad I went. It was a nice diversion. I got home and I started thinking about it, thinking about all the British people I know. So if they want a special dialect, I can do it. There's Richard Grannon in Liverpool. There's Phil and Brad and Ash in Manchester. There's Andy Harrison that lives in Birmingham. Trevor Whittemore lives in Newcastle. Sue, I think you're from Wolverhampton? Not sure. Simon, you're from Hull originally, but you live down in Newbury. John Lovell's from Newbury area in Berkshire. We say Berkshire. And then I took care of an old woman whose husband was a Cockney. So if they need me to do anything specific, I can do it. I'm mentioning all my friends. Well, not all of them. I have other friends too. Rebecca, but she is Australian. Hi, Rebecca. And Manolis, he's Greek. And Al, he's Canadian. So they have their own, if I ever need a Canadian part, I just have to listen to Al all the time. And then my son, who overdoes his Canadian accent, because he lives up there now. And I'm blithering on. But I was sitting thinking about accents and all the comedians that I watch every comedian out there that I can understand. Now, there are plenty of Tamil. There are Indian comedians and Romanian comedians, but I don't know their language unless there's subtitles. There's Danish comedians. That's a tough language. But I watch every bit of comedy I can because I get depressed a lot. But Bernard Manning, he's a crude working class man's comedian. All these different guys I watch, and I'm starting to thinking about all this, and I had another anxiety attack. Has it something to do with stress? I don't know. Oh, I've talked way longer than I wanted to. But yeah, I need to go to bed so I can get up early and do all the crap that I have to do tomorrow. Will I have an anxiety attack? I don't feel weird now. Usually right before I go to bed, I have like a feeling that I know I'm going to have one in the next day. So it's something that tells me ahead of time. I don't know. Is it like epilepsy's a nerve thing, isn't it? Maybe it's some nerve thing. My mother has these anxiety attacks. Richard calls it something else, but I know she must feel the same way. So it must be nerve related because she's got messed up nerves. Maybe it is nerve related. Ooh. You've got some nerve, yes, and it's crappy. Upward and onward.